When Porter Davis collapsed in March, they took Deirdre Page and Tony Soldati with them.
It was really hard because it was just so close. We were so close to completing it after so long, so it was pretty devastating.
The couple were left with an unfinished house and a growing list of defects.
Yeah, we need to change them both. Highland, galley, ensuite, hinge tops.
So what we've paid up to, there's still around 60,000 worth of work that needs to be completed.
This is the rumpus room, and throughout the house, there's been cracking around the waffle pods. So you can see they're in square shapes. So we had to push for this as a defect.
In the last financial year, over 2,200 construction businesses around the country have collapsed, and Porter Davis alone has left 1,700 homes unfinished.
Some of the causes that have contributed to the increase in insolvencies within the building and construction industry, we've seen price increases, supply shortages, skills shortages, labour shortages, coupled with interest rate rises and inflationary pressures.
For the buyers, it's a massive financial burden with no end in sight.
So every time we come in here, it just seems hopeless. Like, when are we going to get in here?
It's really difficult, the uncertainty, not knowing how much longer this is going to go on for. You know, we're paying for this mortgage and we're also paying rent, but that uncertainty is an absolute killer.
It's really devastating. This was an opportunity for me to create some financial stability for my future, and to just see it sitting around like this is heartbreaking.
John Burke owns one of 10 townhouses that may now have to be torn down.
Because the frames have been sitting in the elements for so long, that it is highly likely any builder will demolish this and start again.
Residential builders have to take out insurance in case they can't complete the work, but there's no national code to protect consumers, with laws varying from state to state.
It's really important for consumers to have an understanding around what would apply and what protections are there for them.
Customers in New South Wales can claim a maximum of $340,000 to finish their home. In Victoria, it's $300,000. In Queensland, WA, Tassie and the Northern Territory, there's a ceiling of $200,000, South Australia $150,000, and in the ACT, just $85,000. Deirdre and Tony say the unresponsive claims process is compounding their stress.
Here they'll send a letter through the portal, so anything to do with your claim specifically, they won't speak to outside of the portal. But then the frustration is that you'll put it in the portal and you won't necessarily hear back.
The Cotman family were also customers of Porter Davis. Their home near Brisbane was due to be finished in March.
Everything's sort of 90% finished.
The financial stress and the mental stress will be getting to new levels.
The family moved into David's mother's house. It was supposed to be a short-term arrangement.
We sold the house because we thought it's going to be a short period of time, 1 month. So now we're here for nearly 5 months now.
Almost 7.
Almost 7.
5 months. Who's counting?
I love my kids, but I actually lost my privacy. I lost my personal life. 1 person in the house is different, 5, it's completely different. So that's the situation. Frustrating.
And there's no end to the frustration in sight, with the family waiting month after month to see how much they'll be paid and when they can move in.
We literally just can't do anything. We're just sitting here waiting, you know, and it's wasting a lot of time.
Every week that goes by, we're just spending out of our savings to pay for something that we're not responsible for.
Wow. It's so prevalent now. Why is there not like a national code? Where's the oversight? What is government for if not to protect people from cracking of their waffle pots and making an honourable man cry on television? You know what I mean?
It's so sad, and it seems we're hearing one story, but this is so common.
Yes.
It's an insolvency crisis. It's only going to get worse. It's the far worst that I've seen in my lifetime. And exactly what you said, Kate, there's nothing to protect people in that position, and also the companies that are building these homes as well. It's awful.
Yeah, especially at a time when there is a cost of living crisis and also a home ownership crisis as well in this country. It's
and the
just
interest rates.
all compounding. Anyway.